let's talk about the epidemic, if you will, of scams. I keep seeing that phrase exactly because it's catchy and it's accurate. Because people let down their guards on social media in ways that we haven't in the past done with strangers. You know, it used to be that the main entryway to scams was what was called affinity fraud. It was where an individual would gain your confidence, and then you'd suspend your normal disbelief and hook, line, and sinker buy whatever junk or con or ripoff they were selling. And it's just been a pattern of humanity for not just now, for centuries, that people would get taken by a con artist who would befriend them. What is so curious to me is how people are getting taken on social media, and the top places people seem to be getting taken are Facebook and Instagram. Not because there's something inherently evil about Facebook or Instagram. They're so crazy popular that the scamsters are going there to those two platforms, electronically creating followings or befriending people, and then scamming them. And some things are out and out scams. Others are more gray. So how do you put the category of a paid influencer, somebody who has developed a loyal following, who's really great at whatever, and then they start touting something they're getting paid for, and because of your emotional connection to them for the great information they have about fashion or design or whatever it is, that suddenly they do a rec on something completely unrelated, and you go ahead and you're like, yeah, I got to get it because she loves it or he loves it or whatever. And remember, they're being bought and paid for that. They don't know they're scamming you many times, but the result is the same. And then don't get me started on the finfluencers. Finfluencer is what a funny contraption of a word. It's where people are touting different investment opportunities, different investment systems, whatever. And, you know, we've had this with phony baloney investing schemes forever. You know, every day I read a report that appears in Barron's magazine, and it will talk about, it's geared towards the investment advisory business. It'll talk about various scams that brokers and investment people have stolen people's money through. I mean, it's almost like a training platform for people who want to steal people's money. And those were traditional ways that they write about in Barron's through the investment community. What's happening on social media is people just say that they're whatever they are and win people's confidence and steal their money. And this can be so many different things. It can be just people running straight out scams, whatever, on Facebook and Instagram. And again, I don't hold Facebook and Instagram responsible for this. They are platforms that they make available to people. If they find out that somebody's dirty, they should pull them down. But it's not the platform's fault that scamsters have figured out that this is such a lucrative area. What I'm asking of you is for you to be skeptical when people start befriending you on Facebook, or you really get caught up following somebody on Instagram. And you end up, before you know it, with money of yours that ends up being money of theirs.